kitchen, and Chef Bell is taking over today. I'm just the assistant here, Chef Bell.
Yes.
So can you tell us what you have?
Absolutely. We have one chicken thighs cut up into squares, and we have one chicken breast here. We're gonna detach it from the bone and then cut it up in squares as well, and then mix them. And over here we have 1/4 ounce of ginger. We have 1/4 ounce of thyme. We have 1 tablespoon of curry. We have 1/2 ounce of potato in this one, and we have 1/2 ounce of carrots in that one.
Okay.
And
So do you want me to, since we were increasing, do you need me to do this?
yes, I'm gonna have you peel those while I'm breaking on this chicken off the bone.
Alright.
Alright?
I don't want to brag, Belle, but you see this, what do you think of my cutting
It's
board?
very nice. You can tell it's good quality because you can see it's not like every other cutting board out there. Very
Yes.
colorful and well put together.
Yeah, this is a cutting board from Belize. I got it as a gift from my brother.
That's pretty
So
cool.
it's made of cerakoted wood. So it's a very special cutting board. So I'm going to use that today, Belle.
And you know, don't cut too much, too hard on it so you don't have to like scratch it.
Yeah,
Or,
I'm trying to preserve it. So I'm going to go ahead and
peel your carrots.
peel the carrots.
And I'm gonna go ahead and break this chicken down. So, gonna put this here for now.
Okay.
So to break the chicken down, I'm just gonna kind of go under here and cut along the bone here, and then come up this way because there's a bone right here that you need to go around. And then I'm gonna come back down, and then I'm just gonna pull my knife all the way next to the bone on here. Always cut away from you when you're cutting chicken off the bone, or if you can just get the chicken already come off the bone, that would be best too. And then you just turn it over, cut away from you, and then just rip the skin off.
Right.
And that's it.
That looks good, Belle.
Then we're gonna dice it up, so we're just gonna go 1, 2. This is the tender part of the chicken right here. This is your chicken finger. And today it's gonna be chicken curry. Right, Joey?
All right.
All right.
So that's it. If they don't want to do all that, they could just buy the chicken tenderloins, right?
Yes, or you could just buy just the breast that already come, you know, without the work.
Yeah.
And you don't have to like do all the dicing and the work if you don't want to do it. But for like me and you, we enjoy cooking, so this is like part of the process for us.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yes. This is actually some of the better part of prepping for, you know, cooking, period, because we actually like the preparation part of it.
Very relaxing. You
Very
know?
relaxing, yes. And you just kind of think about what you're doing. So here we got all our breasts and we got both our breasts and our thighs mixed in here. So we have white meat and dark meat. And what's that gonna do? Because the white meat is gonna cook a little faster, so than the dark meat, just a little faster. So what we do, we're gonna, you know, we're gonna mix everything in here, or veggies, or spices, salt, pepper, and then the curry we're not gonna put in here. We're gonna put the curry separately. So we're gonna burn the curry a little first.
Okay.
Yeah. That way everything gets a nice color in it and look the same. So this also, we already washed our chicken, and so we're just combining everything. And
So how do you want these?
however way you like, they're all gonna cook the same way.
Okay.
So yeah, that's enough if you want.
That's enough?
Yeah.
So you don't want too many?
You could chop those up a little finer just so they cook a little faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want to
Careful.
So you mean like that way?
Yeah, that's
Is that
fine.
good?
Right
All
down there. That's perfect.
Okay. And how about you want to go ahead and do the
Absolutely. This is I'll have to use a cut
you'll
board.
use that board, yeah. Okay, and then here. You want to do the
Absolutely.
potato potato?
So the potato, we could just do like a quarter of it, so about this much, and then we'll just mix the whole thing together, and then I don't want to mess your cutting board up, Jillian.
No, you're okay.
Felt so good.
Yeah, it is it's beautiful and it's a really nice cutting board. Product of Belize. And today we have a Jamaican Belizean collaboration, right?
Absolutely.
You know, at first, whenever people used to talk about Belizean and Jamaican, they always used to say they don't get along.
But that's
I
not
don't
true,
think that's
you know.
true
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
just people, some people perception of, you know.
Yeah.
Some of the Caribbean islands don't get along, but I think the people, it's a little different with them. So, this should be enough.
Alright.
Potatoes. And so we're just gonna put everything in here and kind of mix it up together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or ginger or carrots.
Alright. You know, like I said, I made it before. I didn't put ginger in there.
Yeah, that's just
So.
my thing, because what the ginger just bring a little it just give it this settled flavor, so it's, you know, it's different.
Okay.
And then we're gonna season this with some salt, some pepper. This we're gonna put separate in the oil, let this burn, and then
Okay.
while we season this, then we'll add it into this as it burns, and then our time we'll add in about maybe 45 seconds before we take it off, so it still have the flavor after time,
Okay.
and it's not like overcooked and the flavor is gone.
Alright, so how much salt and pepper do you want?
We're just gonna do maybe like a teaspoon to start, and
Okay.
for pepper about the same, but a
Alright.
teaspoon of each.
Okay, teaspoon
you know,
salt and pepper.
Yes.
So I'll get that for you, as well as I'll put the pan
And get it
to start
warmed up.
heating.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll be right back and we'll get ready to put this on the stove and get ready for some good Jamaican curry.
Okay, so we're back, and we have our salt and pepper, we have our oil, we have a teaspoon of each, and our oil we have a tablespoon. And here we have 1 cup of chicken broth or stock or base, whatever you're at home using. Feel free to use, as long as it's like a cup, and it all depends on how much you're making. If you're doing half of this, you just do half broth. That way you cook your chicken in like no more than like 8 to 10 minutes instead of like 15 to 20 minutes. So we're gonna add in our salt, and then we're gonna also add in our black pepper, and we're gonna mix that up. And then, you know, you can, when you're making this, you can add your curry to this if you want, or you can add your curry to the oil. Preferably, I rather add the curry to the oil because everybody gets some evenly, and it also add color and more flavor to your chicken. So you just season your chicken. If you want, you can leave this overnight as well with the seasoning and the veggies and cover it up, and then the next day,
good.
thank you. And then the next day, you just go ahead and you just cook it. So that's gonna be our mix. We won't add our timing until like last minute.
Okay.
So we're gonna, if you wanna go over there and turn the pot up a little bit, Gillette, and get it hot.
Okay, let me put the oil in the pot.
Right there.
Some good Belize cooking oil, you know.
Oh yeah,
Coconut
the
oil.
best.
I always remember the days, I keep saying this, remember the days when they used to tell us that coconut oil wasn't good for us?
Yeah, I know.
No, everybody's buying coconut oil.
Because now, you know, with all the science and stuff, they realize the health benefits, so now it's a big deal.
We were eating good all this time, Bill.
I know. Because that's how we grew up in the Caribbean, you know.
Exactly.
We've born eating organic long before organic was organic. You know, we just didn't
It's
know.
a big deal.
That's
We
what
thought
it meant,
we were
right?
poor, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
So-
you can go ahead and
So I'm gonna
take
come
over
around
from
here and
there.
just make sure oil is like all around and coated well, and then we're gonna add our curry.
Smells good, Bill.
Oh yeah. And you know, some people, they can't have curry because, you know, it affects their stomach, and this is part of the reason why, because curry can affect your stomach, but when you burn it, it's a little more lighter in your stomach when you eat it. Digests better.
Oh,
Yeah, and I learned that from my grandma. You know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because a lot of people. So you see, it started to smell and it has that brown color. Then we're gonna add in our chicken.
Oh, wow.
And we're gonna just spread that out right there. So we're just gonna give it a quick turn and then oh, it smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good.
And then we're just gonna let it sit for a minute and catch some color. And then we're gonna add our stock and 8 to 10 minutes time. The curry chicken is ready.
Smells good. It really does smell good.
Thank you. Because once all these get some color on it and they don't look like all raw anymore, then it cook faster. So now we're gonna add our broth or stock in. And then we're just gonna let that cook down. So we're just gonna let this cook about 8 to 10 minutes, and then it'll be ready. Turn this again, stir it up as it's cooking down. So this, what you really want to do is you want your veggies to cook well, and then once your veggies are cooked, then it's pretty much done. But as you can see, that's why we cut them up so small. They're almost there. They're very tender, but they're not where they're like mushing and falling apart yet.
Okay.
And that's where we wanted to get it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and taste this to make sure it's
You want to taste this?
yeah. It's pretty good.
All right.
So our curry chicken started to look good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the thyme right now.
I see that is fresh thyme that you use.
Fresh thyme. And what the thyme really does for the curry chicken is, as you smell it as you put it in, you just want to really warm the leaves and quilt them, because then you get the flavor on the chicken as well. And it's not just, once you put it in the liquid, and we can turn this off if this is done, but once you put it in the liquid, and we're gonna move this over to the cooler part.
Well, today we've come to the end of our show, Curry Chicken. I'm so glad you're here with us. Belle, I really, really do appreciate this reunion.
Thank you. It's been very fun. Hopefully we can find the time to do something again pretty soon.
People are asking for jerk chicken, so who knows?
Who knows?
We'll do jerk chicken one day.
Stay tuned to find out. You never know when it's gonna happen, so make sure you keep tuning in and checking out the show, and so you know when the right stuff is coming on that's gonna really get you interested. So
alright, and make sure to follow Jave's Kitchen.
Yes, as well.
And then remember, I'm Tasteabilities with Caribbean flavors. And again, I'm talking about this curry throwdown. This was just something I woke up on my mind this morning. I'm like, this is a new inspiration. So I'm looking for the best curry of the Caribbean. There will be a cash prize of $250, and I want a representative from each Caribbean country. We're going to do it on the 24th of October. That will be my birthday splashdown. So we're looking for that curry throwdown. Start getting your recipes together. And again, thank you for being with us. We look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.